So we've been talking a lot about formative geopolitical memories, like those moments where you are suddenly aware of the world outside of yourself for the first time. And sometimes you're a kid, and sometimes you're a lot older.
So I'm just asking him questions.
I was wondering if you would share the story about your first geopolitical memory with me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember your first geopolitical memory?
Awareness?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was in the second grade, and we had a new drill form. I mean, we already had practiced fire drills, and our teacher told us that we were going to do something that was called an air raid drill. Our basement was, it's an old, very old school, and so the basement wasn't very high. Literally, you could go like this, hold your hand up and touch the ceiling. So we had to go down a hallway, and then we faced a wall, and then we did the same thing, squinch down, and put your hands over your head. And the teacher had told us this was, to protect ourselves from the air raid in case something would happen. I don't think she ever said anything about bombs, and this is what we do. And we had the air raids kind of often for a while, as I recall. And I know what I forgot to tell you.
What?
We had dog tags with our names on them. They gave us dog tags with our names.
And you wore them all the time?
Yeah, you were supposed to wear it all the time. Then it became a fashion thing, when you got older. By fifth grade, we were painting our names with nail polish. And then you got a boyfriend and you changed them. But my whole thing about being there the first time, I'm sitting there waiting for the air raid, and I was thinking, there's 3 floors above us. And if something happens, isn't it what's going to fall on us? And then I realized the school. And I was like, what is this? What is it?
When you were doing those when you were little, do you remember if you felt scared at all, or was it just part of the routine? Or
I don't remember feeling scared. Mm-hmm. I just thought it was stupid. Because, I just didn't see us being protected by having the whole school fall on you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was sort of like, okay, we just won't be here.
I ask you that because I'm a school teacher, and right now in my classroom we have, your normal fire drills that everyone has that feels normal and familiar to me. I had those when I was little. But we also have lockdown drills, which started after the shootings in Newtown. In New York City public schools, there's a protocol where you have to lock the door and shut the lights and put all the kids in a safe place in the closet or in a corner or in an unseen place far, mm-hmm. far away from door and windows, mm-hmm. and stay there until the loudspeaker announces the lockdown is lifted. And it's terrifying to me as a teacher, even though they're drills, they're just practice drills. And I actually was wondering, and just thinking about today, I wonder if it's scary for the kids at all. We clearly don't explain why we do it. It's just a thing we do where I shut the door and we shut off the lights. And to me, at least, the scariest part of the protocol is that the door has to remain locked. And right. Sometimes the administration will roam the halls and jiggle the door and ask to be let in, and the protocol is that you don't let anyone in until the lockdown has been lifted or until somebody busts open the door. But I guess to relate to what you were saying, if somebody really wants to open a door, they're going to open a door, and mm-hmm. That's pretty scary.